Maurice Mitchell. All right, sir, you are charged with, I guess this is basically an injury to a child charge based on the pleadings.
Yes, Your Honor.
And this case has been indicted by a grand jury. That just means that they found that there is probable cause to detain you. Are you familiar with the allegations, sir? No? We can hear some allegations. If we could, please.
Certainly, Judge. On July 19th of 2018, the defendant was employed at the Discovering Me Academy Child Care Facility located in the 8000 block of Antoine, Houston, Harris County. He was assigned to drive a bus with approximately 27 students to a field trip. Upon returning to the Discovery Me Academy from the field trip at approximately 2:30 p.m., after this field trip, the chaperone assisted the children off the bus. The defendant failed to do a complete visual inspection of the entire bus to make sure all the children had in fact gotten off the bus. The bus had an alarm system that engaged and beeped as soon as the ignition was turned off. This safety alarm system was designed and installed so that the driver has to walk to the back of the bus and physically turn off the alarm with a lever, thereby seeing all the passenger seats and checking if there were any children left on the bus. The defendant did not walk the full length of the bus to check for any children left behind. He circumvented the safety alarm and violated written protocol of the Discovery Me Academy by exiting the front of the bus and walking around the outside of the bus to the back door, where he opened and shut the door, thereby disengaging the alarm system. The defendant circumvented the alarm system and failed to check the entire bus, even after being notified by the children that another child was still on the bus asleep. The defendant got that child off the bus, but still did not check the rest of the bus for the other children. Complainant Raymond Pryor Jr., who was 3 years old at the time, was left on the bus by the defendant and was not discovered until approximately 6 p.m. when his father came to pick him up. The complainant died from hypothermia, according to the autopsy. The temperature on the bus when EMS arrived was 113 degrees. The above information is based on witness statements obtained by HPD officers and the defendant's voluntary non-custodial statement to HPD Detective Sanchez. The incident occurred in Harris County, Texas.
Mr. Mitchell, would you like to have Ms. Bentoncourt help you out with your bond, sir?
Yes.
Thank you.
Judge, we're requesting a $20,000 bond for Mr. Mitchell. He is 62, has lived in Houston for 35 years. He lives with his wife. He has adult children and one 18-year-old daughter. He is employed at Primer Corp Solutions since August of 2018 doing delivery. He does suffer from high blood pressure and acid reflux. He does have transportation to come to work.
Yeah, what's the state's position?
Judge, we filed a motion to hold this defendant at a higher bond than the typical bail schedule. Our reasons for that are that this defendant has a prior ag assault on a police officer where his deferred was terminated, but he also has assault, failure to give information, and criminal mischief history. So this is not a first offense. The defendant committed the incident offense while using a deadly weapon, namely the bus. The state also would just point to the fact that this incident caused the death of a 3-year-old child. Again, his prior criminal history, that he is currently on bond in court 16 for the misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest and assault family violence. And at or near the time of his arrest, the defendant was living in violation of a magistrate's order for emergency protection in an assault, case number 226218. For all of those reasons, we filed a request for a $75,000 bond on this defendant.
Sir, your bond is set at $40,000. You'll be seeing the judge in the 176th District Court. You've heard me tell the folks in front of you, if you get to that court and you cannot afford the bond, you can certainly ask that judge to reduce the bond. Would you like to have a court-appointed lawyer, sir? I'm sorry? Okay. And are you a U.S. citizen? Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mitchell. You may have a seat, please, sir.